Good morning, Joe. It's Wednesday, and I'm all alone today. For reals, all alone, because you're not here. Joe basically was like, oh yeah, you're gonna make a solo vid today, and I was like, yeah, right. And he's like, so here's how to do the camera, and the fancy lens, here's how to do jump cuts, and here's how to edit, and I was like, oh. We'll see how that goes. Today I'm going to talk about something that's been going on. The Londons and Riot. The Londons and Riot. It is about the Londons and Riot. London riots are continuing for they've been going on since August 6th. On August 6th, the guy named Mark Duggan got shot and killed by some police guys. Kind of inexplicably, it's still under investigation and it's kind of mysterious right now. But his friends and family were really torn up about this, obviously. They gathered up 200 of their closest friends and marched on the Tottenham police station. And they waited for 3 hours to find out why Mark had been killed and didn't receive an answer, so they started getting violent and it went south pretty quickly. Not the first dumb thing to happen with, that sort of group thinking mentality. For instance, on June 28th, 1914, a guy was killed and it started a bunch of stuff, and that guy is the Archduke Franz Ferdinand, and that stuff was called World War I. Similar, at least, on a much larger scale. Hank Green, who a lot of you guys, we talk about them all the time, but the Green brothers who do the Vlog Brothers channel, who is why Joe and I started vlogging. Hank Green posted a really great blog post about just group thinking mentality, and he was, well, he's more of a hippie than I am, and he's more like, oh yeah, well why don't people have riots for good stuff, like everyone takes to the street and patches potholes and plants gardens. I don't know about that, but I as a fan of some books, I can certainly think of some similar groupthink mentalities that are certainly better than burning stores, but whatever. The BBC, in partnership with British government, is promoting this thing called Operation Cup of Tea, which is encouraging people to just stay home and have a cup of tea instead of going out and rioting. They're trying to get it trending on Twitter. Because the London riots started so much on Twitter, then they're trying to use Twitter to stop them, which so far has been fairly unsuccessful because the London riots has been trending on Twitter for 3 days now, and cup of tea isn't trending in the US anyway. Somebody on the internet put together this site that's literally, it's like a slideshow. You just hit next and it's a slideshow of photos of people rioting, mugging stores and burning stuff. And it's just snap cell phone pictures or security camera screenshots of people, and it's do you know these London rioters? And it's asking you to if you see someone you recognize, to tag them, I guess. They've arrested 1,100 people so far, so we'll see what happens. And it's really kind of silly at this point, but I guess we'll just wait and see what happens. Hopefully it turns out better than World War I did. Joe, I will see you on Friday, which is also our first day of school. So yeah, we'll see how that goes.